What's up, everybody? ADSPLAY here. Azarel here for another Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm completely messing up. Um, Azarel here for another ADSPLAY uploading schedule for November 24th, 2013. This is Thanksgiving week, and I want to take this time because I know I'm not going to be making videos in between, possibly. To wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. So, happy Turkey Day, you know, and yeah, and all that good stuff. Eat some pie. Take that how you want to take it. But yeah, man, go eat up, enjoy some good food, man. So this video is going to be really quick because I meant to get up a lot earlier, but as I mentioned, you know, Friday in the ADSplay uploading in my Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 Fan Day, I have been having like a sore throat a little bit, and it has been bothering me. So please forgive me. like it really just feels like clogged up, and it's just hurting right now. So yeah, so please forgive me. I'm just trying to hurry up and get through this. So that being said, let's get started. It's not too much going on this week, but I will let you guys. I will let you guys know this. All of my wrap-up reviews will be uploaded at once. I meant to upload Killer is Dead wrap-up review and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag this past week, but I still have the Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, which, by the way, I'm not even messing with that game anymore. I have yet to see anybody complete that game as of right now, this moment. I couldn't find any walkthroughs to help me with the game. I couldn't find anybody that has beaten the game as of right now. Maybe they'll upload something tomorrow, but I literally cannot find any means to try to finish that game. And it's just ridiculous that, like, with Shin Megami Tensei 4, at least I knew what to do in the game. It just took me a while to do it. But in Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, it's just that I don't have any clue as to where to go next, and I'm just running around in circles, and it's glitching, and all those other problems. Is really not worth finishing. This is the same problem that I had. Well, not necessarily the same problems, but this is the same way I felt about that Thundercats 2011 remake video game that they had on the original Nintendo DS, and it's pretty much just the same scenario here. It's just like it's not worth finishing. And it's sad to say that in 2013 we still get games like that with serious bugs and glitches that flip the screen around and they reverse the controls, and you can't even make it to certain platforms like without falling through the hole, or like without the screen going far left and like the game bugging out. It's just stupid. And I don't think anybody would blame me if I didn't finish it. But I'm going to speak more on that in that wrap-up review. But, yeah, so this week, Shin Megami Tensei 4, I do plan on finishing that game this week. I don't think I have too much left to do for the Chaos route. So I do plan on finishing that, you know, this week. Also, IGPX. I know that game has been on hiatus. Reason being, my PlayStation 2 is old, and sometimes it does not read the discs that are in it. Even though I've shown that the game discs are perfectly fine, and I don't get why it doesn't act right sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, like the only thing I can chalk it up to is that it's old, you know, and it's really on its last leg. But I'm going to try to get it started again, and I'm going to try to finish IGPX because I actually like IGPX. It's just, it gets repetitive from time to time, but I've spent enough time away from it, and now it's time for me to finish it. Hopefully the PlayStation 2 will act right and I can get that done for you. But since I'm not going to have too much to do this week, they have Shin Megami Tensei 4, IGPX. I mean, this opens up the door to a lot of other games. As I mentioned before in my last ADSplay uploading schedule, my PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, I most likely will not be getting those until January. Reason being, because I've seen multiple reports of Xbox One disc trays fucking up, you know, here's the thing with me. I never buy the first wave of consoles. My original plan was to get, you know, my PlayStation 4 at launch, but then I thought about it, and then when they pushed back Watch Dogs to June 30th of next year, I said, you know what, this may be a sign for me to just not bother with it. And sure enough, people have been telling, even though it hasn't been as many complaints with the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, it's been very few reports of this blue light of death that causes the system to, you know, crash and like act up. And yeah, I'm just not gonna bother with it, not until they get this first wave of systems out the way. Plus, they got some new colors coming out, and I plan on getting those anyway. You know, I hope that I'll be able to get a hold of one of those, and plus I think they'll make for a cooler unboxing. I don't like the standard black colors that normally comes with a system, you know what I mean? I'll pass on that. I'd rather get something, you know, cool to look at, cool to hold on to, you know, and I think you guys will appreciate it as well. So, with that being said, that's pretty much everything for the ADSplay side of things. For Yu-Gi-Oh! 101, you know how I roll with that. There will be another fan day this week, though. Whether it be on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or on Dueling Network, I don't know yet. I want to do it on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro simply because I haven't been on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro in a while. You know what I mean? And usually I would go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro after I did one on Dueling Network, but Dueling Network has more of that interaction that I feel that you guys would like to see. And not to mention, I'm still building builds on there, and I haven't moved those recipes over to Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Lately, people have been asking for my deck recipes, and well, not deck recipes, but my deck profiles. And like the thing with me is, I don't really give out my deck profiles like that because I feel like the more people see it, like the more people are just going to run around and everybody's going to have like the same deck. And you already see that with net decks, and I already spoken on this in videos in the past, but I don't want people running around with the same thing, you know what I mean? So I really build my decks up. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. I build my decks up from scratch, you know. My whole thing is that if you know about the cards in the game, then it's not hard for you to do that. You know, it's not hard for you to make a build. It's not hard for you to see what works with what works with what, and you can you know, make your own build without using some online profile, you know what I'm saying, like as a crutch. And for the people that have been asking me, you know what I'm saying, like how do you make your builds, I even did a series of videos on my deck building. You know, you guys can check that out on my channel. But yeah, that's what I do. I just research cards, and anytime there's something new out, I just keep a note of that in my mind. Like, okay, well, this is a new card, and this can go good with this deck that I'm building, etc., etc. You know what I mean? So that's how I operate when it comes to that. Please forgive that background noise. But yeah, and as usual, man, if there's any new cards that have been confirmed for Primal Origins or any of the other booster packs that I've been doing card reviews for over this past month, then I'll be sure to do card reviews of those. So quick recap: Shin Megami Tensei 4, I'll be finishing that up this week, along with the Blackgate, along with the Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate wrap-up review. I'm going to be uploading the Killer is Dead wrap-up review and the Assassin's Creed 4 wrap-up review all at once. So there's going to be 3 wrap-up reviews this week. IGPX, I'm going to try to get that started. Once I'm finished with that, if I have time, I may start up Rogue Galaxy. That was another game I had on the back burner. I almost forgot to talk about that. Let me see. And then for Yu-Gi-Oh! 101, another fan day will be on Dueling Network. I'm going to do it on Dueling Network again. You know, I will be going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro soon, once I move the decks from Dueling Network to Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. It's just that, again, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro search engine is more difficult to use than it is on Dueling Network, and I don't feel like even bothering with that. So Yeah, so there will be another Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Dueling Network, a new Yu-Gi-Oh! a new Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 fan day on Dueling Network this week. But I'm thinking to do it on Thanksgiving. I'm thinking to do it on Thanksgiving, you know. So, and I can't remember when Thanksgiving is. Let me make sure I got this right. Thanksgiving, I think. Thanksgiving 2013. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's on Thursday, just as I thought. So this Thursday, not this Friday, this Thursday, Dueling Network Fan Day will be on that day. It will be a Thanksgiving special, and I'm gonna be doing, I don't know, but my start time for that Fan Day will be. I'm thinking of doing like a marathon of some sorts, like just I don't know. Normally I would do my fan days at around 4 to 7, but I plan on doing mine. Let's see. It's Thursday, and I know people are out of school for the week, and let's say I started at around 2 o'clock p.m. to say I don't know 8 p.m. Central Time. Like, I really want to have fun with this, So from 2 to 8 p.m. Central Time, I will be doing just a straight marathon of non-stop Yu-Gi-Oh! Gaming on Dueling Network. That's going to be that Thanksgiving Day special. So after eating some food, get on there, play some Yu-Gi-Oh! With me, and let's have some fun, as I always do. I always joke around, I always kid, and let's just enjoy ourselves. So again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and I'll see you this week for gameplay in Yu-Gi-Oh! 101. Until then, peace.